Now let's do these commercials.
There's a new energy source in town. Take that, electricity. Keep running, natural gas. Disappear, wind power. Potential disaster energy is the new sheriff in town. And it is here to stay. PDE energy is just what it says. The force that is created when circumstances are right for a disaster. For example, a glass sitting too close to the edge of a table could power a radio for 2 hours. A monkey with a chainsaw can run Las Vegas for 6 minutes. Yes, potential disaster energy. It's what's for dinner. That's right. Live, learn, then get potential disaster energy instead of potatoes. All offers void in Colorado and certain sections of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. This message paid for by the Jimmy Conway Council. You may know who we are, but we know who you are.
Ultomiris can lower your immune system's ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious, life-threatening meningococcal and other types of infections.
Let's do something. I don't have a name for this, but it's a the idea is to mash up musicians and movie titles, as in Free Willie Nelson, Bob Marley and Me, John Legends of the Fall, Melissa Manchester by the Sea, Vicki Lawrence of Arabia, Three Men and a Little Lady Gaga, Harry Chapin and the Deathly Hallows, Stevie Wonder Woman, Dirty Harry Styles, Bruno Mars Attacks, There's Something About Mary J. Blige, Tony Orlando and Dawn of the Dead, Ozzy Osbourne on the 4th of July, The Green Miley Cyrus, and LL Cool Hand Luke J. So that was just a few of the things. Alright, this time we're going to do an Andy Griffith clip. It's time for the Andy Griffith clip. Andy Griffith clip is this time it's a classic. This is from an earlier episode, and this is the clip. Roll the clip. Really, man, right quick. Boy, he be a whopper. Wow, is he pretty?
Yeah, whopper.
He really is a whopper. He's jumping around there where I can't hardly get a hold of him. Yeah, boy, that one right there. He'll be good to eat, won't he?
Yeah, they really
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Well, we about got our limit. We better be heading on back. Ain't Bill wonder whatever happened to us. Put on your sneakers.
Okay, Paul. Boy, Paul, you sure do know the best places. How'd you ever find the spot?
I just... Well, now that's a right interesting story, Oak.
It is, Paul?
It surely is. See, I first come up on this spot when I was a little fellow, not much bigger than you.
Really, Paul?
Yeah. Come on her accidental like one day. Decided I'd give her a try. Threw in my line. Wham! Got one almost as big as that one you got there. Threw her in again. Wham! Seemed like I'd stumbled right on the spot where all the fish in the river come to sort of talk things over. The Fishers Community Center, you might say.
Boy.
Hey, yeah. Well, knowing I had a good thing, I kept her a secret. The other fellas would go fishing, and I'd kind of sneak away, and we'd meet later, and they'd have 2 or 3 little bitty things, and I'd have a string of whales. They were so jealous you could smell it.
Yeah, I bet they was.
You bet right, too. Yeah, well, one day, I snuck away to my secret spot. I hadn't no more'n gotten my line in, then what do you reckon I saw?
What?
Hody Snitch is standing there.
Hody Snitch, who's he?
Tough little fella, used to live in this town a long time ago. Seems he snuck right after me when I snuck away.
Dirty sneak.
Yeah, he was sneaky. That ain't the worst of it. He says to me, Hody says, he says, beat it, boy. He says, from now on, this here's my spot. He says, if I catch you fishing here again, I'm gonna tear you into little bitty pieces and use you for bait.
What'd you do, Paul? What'd you do?
I left. It shames me to say it, son. Well, I picked myself up and I crawled out of there like I was a whipped pup, which I was.
How come, Paul? How come you didn't make him crawl out of there like a whip pup?
'Cause he acted tough and I was scared of him.
But it was... Oh. Some fellas sure talk tough, don't they, Paul?
They surely do. Only, you know what I found out?
What?
I found out that tough talk's just talk. Sit down on that log there and let me fix your shoe.
You did?
Did what?
Found out that tough talk's just talk.
I surely did.
How?
Well, I got to feeling bad. Mighty bad. You know why?
'Cause he took away your milk money. I mean your fishing spot.
Yeah, that was it. At first. And then it got to be for a different reason. I got to feeling mighty ashamed. Because I was too scared to fight for what was rightfully mine. Mighty ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you're looking at a fella who felt lower than a two-faced, sniveling, crawling...
Lily liver.
How'd you know?
I got a pretty good imagination.
You imagine absolutely correct. I felt so low that a little bitty ant couldn't have walked under me. And I tried every way I knew to get shut of that feeling, but I just kept feeling lower and lower. And then one day when I was in school, the teacher was telling us young'uns how this country of ours begun. And she told us about this fella that says millions for charity, but not 1 penny for tribute. And then she explained to us what that meant.
What does it mean, Paul?
Well, that means that it's fine and dandy to give away something because you want to, but not because you're scared the other fella's gonna give you a punch in the nose if you don't. You know what I did? I got my fishing gear and I marched myself right down to my own fishing hole.
You did?
I did. And there was Hody. Tough guy Hody. And you know what happened?
He got scared and ran away.
Nope. He did just exactly like he promised he would.
A knuckle sandwich?
Right on the nose.
Oh.
You know what I did? I lied.
You did? How come?
Because it come to me that what I'd been scared of really wasn't worth being scared of at all. I didn't even feel that knuckle sandwich.
You didn't?
I did. And I lit into him like a windmill in a tornado.
What happened?
Me and you fished that spot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
You say you didn't even...
Very nice. Very nice. Everybody out. Sorry, got to ask everyone, please. Thank you. Okay, it's 58 degrees in the
Yeah.
big city.
Oh, it's a lovely day. Lovely day.
And,
Lovely.
oh, here's a fun item.
Yeah, well, I want you
Yeah.
to read that. Will you read it?
Well, that's about what I'm,
Oh,
I'm about to do.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's a,
Well, you go
it's
right
a
ahead.
fun little item.
Right.
You know, everybody has to go to the grocery store.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
yeah. Yeah. And this
time
is
to
some
time.
things, yeah.
Right. This is just some things that we've, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
some odd
yeah.
things, right? Yeah.
This is just some odd things.
I see.
Exactly.
Odd, yeah.
Just some, you know, different,
Odd.
strange.
You not normal.
Yeah, you know,
Not
people
your run of the mill thing.
do, and,
Yeah. Right.
okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I was just handed a note from the giant, and the note reads, "Speak this incantation aloud," and it's written here. Okay, so here goes. Anal Nathrak Oot von Septa DNA Oot von Septa DNA. Okay, everything around me's. Everything just looks like it's shivering, like trembling as if it's about to shake apart. Very strange. I feel suddenly weightless, shaking. It's trembling. Now this bright light, I can't see. I'm suddenly blind. I cannot see. And I am so, oof, whoa! Oh, suddenly gravity just kicked back in. Let me stand up here. Still can't see, but I can tell I'm outside. My vision, maybe I should crouch back down until my sight clears totally. Okay, my vision's clearing now. I see grass. Okay, I'm in the middle of a clearing. I'm in the woods, and it is daytime. As I look around, I'm surrounded by woods. Basically, I'm standing in the middle of a clearing. Somebody must keep this up because the grass is relatively regularly. Grass has been cut. Somebody's coming on a horse. Okay. I'd just like to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks for everything. I guess I'll leave all my worldly possessions to. This is bestowed upon you, just in case you may need it someday. Okay, he's riding away. He just handed me a necklace with some type of round charm on it. I know what it is, and I know what it does. Somehow, instinctively, I know what it will do. It will, if I press this big green button in the middle, time will reverse for 10 minutes. In other words, I'll relive the last, if I hit the button, from the time I hit the button, I go back in time 10 minutes. One time only. It has one charge, which means only one use. So I'm just going to put this bad boy on. He said I might need it someday, so the bright light again. And the shaking. Oh, the violent shaking. Ow. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in the studio. That was interesting. That was very cool. I suppose we'll go to a commercial.
GMG symptoms. And Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG. Ultomiris is for adults with generalized myasthenia gravis who are anti-acetylcholine receptor antibody positive. It is lasting control over your GMG symptoms. And Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with 8 weeks of freedom between infusions.
I want to take this time to say that this is real whiskey here. The only people who put iced tea in Jack Daniels bottles is the Clash, baby!
Before starting Ultomiris, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions and medications. Ultomiris can cause reactions such as back pain, tiredness, dizziness, limb discomfort, or bad taste, 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 bad taste, bad taste, bad taste,
Or bad taste.
Ultomiris is here. Ask your doctor about managing your generalized myasthenia gravis with Ultomiris.
Well, we're waiting.
It's 85 degrees in the big city. It's going to be a beautiful day. The quest lines are open. Here's the start of an hour-long rock block with Asia Heat of the Moments.
Everybody clapping out there. Nobody talking. Just clapping, everybody. Clap, clap, clap.
I don't get. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's an old man.
What? I know, right? Okay, this is something else. It lights up. And it's perfect for those long winter evenings where you sit alone in a tent, ponder, try to pinpoint where it all went wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, you know. Clock on the wall says it's about time to go.